guys, welcome back to our channel. So we're finally, putting pedal to the metal here and we're gonna film a video. So we're just gonna do like a get ready with me kind of thing. I don't really know what we'll talk about, but we'll find out. So if you're interested to see what we do here, I guess then just keep on watching. So the other day we went to Target as per usual, and Vic and I saw this tinted moisturizer that looked
divine,
so pretty from Neutrogena, and we're like, okay, let's just pick it up. We've been trying to make a conscious effort not to buy things that have a crappy shade range. We weren't really aware of the shade range of this.
I knew Neutrogena's shade ranges were bad.
Not that bad.
But
I'm the darkest shade.
I underestimated
how
bad.
Crap. Jesus, that is not what I wanted, but here we are, not much we can do now.
But if you don't care, it's a very good tinted moisturizer. I like the ColourPop one more though.
Yeah, I like the ColourPop one more. It has a little bit more coverage. The Neutrogena one truly, it's almost like a primer. Like, it's really not, intense coverage-wise or anywhere else. I'm gonna use the Robbie Christie palette today because I haven't really used it enough.
I'm gonna use Miss Natasha Denona Bronze palette because I'm feeling feisty.
Yeah, I'm just not in the mood to like go all out with my makeup. I don't really love to go all out with my makeup if I'm filming, TBH.
It's just a pain in the butt.
Yeah, because then you gotta go through way more time of editing, and we're like using up storage that we don't actually need because we're gonna cut out half of it anyway.
Yeah.
How's life been for you guys? We're just chilling. Instagram engagement has been much worse than usual.
Naturally.
Like, can Instagram just relax a little bit? Can it cut us a break? Anything?
Yeah, we mentioned this in a previous video, but Kaleidos reached out to us, so we're waiting on a shipping email from them.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying not to get our hopes up. like if they decide to ghost us, it's fine.
I don't think they will, but it's been kind of a thing that happens with small creators, so I don't want to get my hopes up too high and then them be like, oh,
squashed.
Never mind.
But we plan on doing a really in-depth review of Kaleidos makeup, considering we've never tried them, just to see, what they're all about. I hear nothing but amazing things about them pretty much, so
yeah,
we'll see what happens, but that was like the most exciting moment of my life. I was like,
pretty much.
Holy moly.
Because we've been like eyeing their stuff forever because of Lauren May Beauty mostly, but
yeah, Lauren does it all for me.
I like Lauren. Vic's a little bit more obsessed with her than I am, but I don't want to say I'm not a huge YouTube watcher, but I'm not a huge beauty YouTube watcher nowadays.
Yeah, if you, there's a YouTube channel that I'm sure everybody would love. We got my dad on it too. It's called Special Books for Special Kids, SBSK. It's basically just, God, what's his name even? I forget. I don't remember. The guy that runs the channel, he used to be like a special education teacher, and he made it kind of like his goal to show the world about people or kids with disabilities or special needs, and
just differences,
any sort of cognitive or physical disability, that kind of thing, even mental illness. And it's just the most amazing channel. It really is.
It's really cool.
And there's this couple that I found through there. Their YouTube channel is what, Wormy and Grubs or something?
Squirmy and Grubs.
And I don't know what Grubs has. I don't know what his actual diagnosis is.
It's not muscular dystrophy. It's,
I don't know.
Something like
he's
that.
wheelchair bound. He has some obviously some physical limitations from that. But he just got married to a girl who is
able-bodied.
I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to find the terminology without saying normal, being a jerk about it. But so they just got married, and I could not be happier for them. They're so cute together. I love everything about them. And they did this video that I watched a while ago. I don't know when they actually uploaded it, because I was just catching up because I didn't know they had a YouTube channel. But they did this video because people comment and be like, oh, you're ruining your life, trying to be with this man, all this jazz, because
she's like sacrificing all of her dreams. So they did a video on like what dreams has she sacrificed. Oh, it was really funny, but they are just so cute. I love them. Yeah, there's another couple too that's kind of the same vibe. I haven't like dove into their channel yet, but I did see them. And it was really cool looking. But they kind of have the same thing going on, except for the guy. He is wheelchair bound, but it was from in like an accident he had. He like dove off of a cliff or something and hit his head, and he broke his neck, and so now he's got like a spinal cord injury. But she was actually one of the nurses, so she was around people that had like disabilities or whatever. So it wasn't like, I don't want to say weird for her, but I guess you don't necessarily picture yourself dating somebody that has a disability necessarily. Not that it's not possible to do, or not that it's not a good thing or a bad thing, whatever it is, but they started dating because of that, and God, they were so sweet. Oh my God, my little heart melted. They were so sweet. They were so pretty. He is a good looking guy. He is a good looking guy. He's spicy. Yeah. Rachel actually bought a weird book. I'm not gonna go too into detail, but TikTok basically said, you know, books that are good, that have some womp womp in them, to keep it PG.
Little spice.
Little spice, little womp womp, little tomfoolery. And I happen to thoroughly enjoy those books. Because books like 50 Shades, although I didn't mind 50 Shades, like I still have the books and I have read them a couple times, they're definitely not the best written.
Not by a long shot. I didn't like them at all.
But I still think they're like okay to read. They're enjoyable enough to read, but they're not good. Kind of like Twilight. Like, yeah, I'll read them, but they're not good. But oh my God, this book, it was on sale. It was on sale on the Kindle, and I was like, okay, let's run it. I'm interested in this author. Her name is Penelope. Hold on, Penelope who? Not Garcia.
I know, I was gonna say Penelope Garcia.
Penelope Douglas. Her name is Penelope Douglas, and so I've read 3 books of hers so far. The first one I would never recommend. I can't even remember the name, but don't read it.
She was like, no wonder this book was on sale.
Oh my
it was
God.
like the book of incest.
Oh, it was disturbing. It was very disturbing. I'm like, okay, let's not do that. But I'm also not going to judge because, you know, she got to make her money somehow, and clearly she's making good money off these books because she continues to write the same storyline. Well, not the same in that regard, but the same kind of love story vibe. And the book, although very thoroughly disturbing in every way, was actually fantastic. Well, it was actually really good. And I had already bought it, and so I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna read it even though it makes me very uncomfortable. You know, I'm just gonna go for it because what's the harm? I'm already here. It's fine. And so I read this book, and it was so good. So I was like, okay, well, let's find one that doesn't make me uncomfortable like this, right? Like, let's move somewhere. Let's move elsewhere. So I bought another book by her that was good, not the best, but really good. And then I bought the book Bully yesterday, and I finished, or 2 days ago, and I finished it last night. I'm a quick reader for anybody that doesn't know. Vic and I, if we want to read a book, we'll read it. Like, Vic's a little bit different now with being a mom, but I can typically push out a book in a day, maybe 2.
Yeah, my time is hindered.
But this book was so cute. It's about this girl who is bullied pretty much, and her high school bully used to be best friends, and then he came back after visiting his dad, and he like started hating her pretty much, and she had no idea what she did, and he made her high school life like a living hell, and blah blah blah, all this stuff. And so it was kind of a mess, and I like messes, and I like toxic things in day-to-day life. So I did continue reading, and I enjoyed thoroughly. Basically, I was reading like people's reviews of the book, and they're like, it never even goes into detail as to why he switched, like why he decided to bully her instead of like keeping her as a good friend or whatever. It literally went into detail about that. Like he whipped out a whole explanation. But it's a series actually. So I think I'm gonna buy the next book today. So I can read it because I really did enjoy it. But oh, I was so pissed off. I tweeted, I'm like, I'm so pissed off with this book. Oh, it was real. Anyway, this, what was I saying? Oh, I was so pissed off at the beginning of the book because although it is kind of like a high school plot line, you know, like a high school romance, I do tend to gravitate towards those books, even though they are the easiest to fuck up. That's how you get a bad book, is you read a high school romance book. But you can get some really good ones too. And so I'm reading this shit, and the guy who's bullying her, the guy who's making her life a living hell, they haven't opened up any romantic doors yet for them. So that's kind of out of the picture at this time. And her best friend, her only friend, might I add, because of all the rumors that have been spread about her, nobody likes her, starts hooking up with this guy. And I mean, they didn't have sex, but you know, they were doing other things. And so she was not mad enough for me. She was not mad enough for me because her boyfriend cheated on her, so he was the rebound guy. His name is Jared. So Jared was the rebound guy. And I was like, this is your best friend, and this is the guy who has ruined her life. And the entire book, she's like, just forget him, he's hot. Shut the fuck up. I hope that she drops this girl in the next book because she is just a horrible friend. She's terrible. And then when she got mad at her for this, she was not mad enough, but she got mad. Her friend was like, I can't believe you would act like this. I just want to be happy. Me. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I was livid. I was like, bro, if that was me in that situation, I'd be so upset. What do you mean? I'd be so mad. And she's just like, oh, it's fine. That's my best friend. And he's the one manipulating her. The fuck? No. Shut up.
Toxicity.
Yeah. And then after that, like, she's, like, the main girl starts hooking up with him because they discover they have feelings. And I'm like, there's no jealousy in between you two guys. Like, oh my god, it was a whole mess. It was so weird. But the book itself was really good, and her writing is relatively good. It's not like fanfics and 50 Shades and like Twilight where they use the same language throughout the whole book. You know, like you'll read part of the book and you'll be like, didn't I just read that like 2 chapters ago? Because they just keep using the same verbiage. She does a really good job of kind of switching it up through the book. But I have noticed a trend through the 3 books I've read that she does kind of keep the same vibe. But this bully book had less womp womp and less intense womp womps in it than the previous book. So if you don't like too much womp womp, this might be a good one for you. I do quite like the neutrals in this.
I like the neutrals in there too. Oh, by the way, I got this LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade... Fuck if I know. I can't read it.
You can't read this.
Is that the shade?
Yes.
What does it say?
It's Cool Pink Corrector GC965.
Cool Pink Corrector, that's the word I was looking for. It's pretty good. I've been using it kind of, I was trying to find like an alternative to the Becca Under Eye Corrector. Not that I will ever stray from the Becca Under Eye Corrector, despite its horrible shade range. My morals cannot push me to do anything of that nature, but it's really good. It has a little more coverage and it's not as luminous, but it definitely does the trick, and it's very, very brightening on me. And I'm very fair, so they have obviously tons of other shades available. LA Girl is kind of known for their killer concealer shade range, so just if you're looking for a pink corrector, I really like this one so far.
So how do you like my orange hair, guys? I'm sure that the video will be up before this one because it's quicker to edit, but I dyed it last night. Incredible.
I keep going back and forth, like I want to dye my hair, but I can't tell if I want to keep the half blonde or the half deep. You know? Like I still like having the blonde in my hair. I really do like this hair color. I've been really enjoying it. And a lot of other people tend to agree with me. I get a lot of compliments on it, so I don't know, but everything in me wants to dye my hair mint green, so it's like, I don't know. I told my boyfriend that the other day, and he said, you've been talking about that for like months, just shut up about it already.
Mint green fades out really well, so you could put it on your blonde. That's true.
And it would be very Halloween-y with the purple faded.
That's true. Speaking of Halloween-y, did you guys see Butte Bean? She released a palette with Shroud Cosmetics.
Yeah, it's so cute. I really like it. We don't know if we're gonna buy it yet. Basically, so like Pat McGrath launched her new palette and I still want it very badly. But if Kaleidos is sending us makeup, I know that they are sending a bunch of the eyeshadow palettes. And we already have a lot of eyeshadow palettes.
We don't want to overkill it. I'm testing a new foundation right now. It's the Lancome Tanti Dole Ultra Wear. This is my first time using it. I got a little sample from Ulta.
They just sent like a big old sampler. I'll have mine when it comes in on Monday, but
yeah, so we'll see. It doesn't seem like a foundation I would like, but
I'm pretty sure it's like the matte.
It's like the matte medium to full. Oh god, yeah. Absolutely not. I'm gonna wear it though.
It doesn't look bad.
It doesn't look like that bad, but I don't want.
It's definitely a little sus on the nose, but
yeah, but to be fair, my skin looks like butthole right now. I'm breaking out like crazy. Oh wow, this oxidizes too. I'm gonna be tan today.
Ooh. So in my Ulta order, I finally got the It Cosmetics Love Is the foundation brush, which I've been wanting for a while. But I never got because last year they released one that was like flat top. And I'm pretty sure this one isn't flat top. If it is, I will return it. But I'm excited because people that were always sponge people love that brush. So, and I really, really do like It Cosmetics brushes. They have some really, really nice foundation brushes, like that dual-ended one that Desi Perkins loves. I bought that and I love it. But yeah, I bought that and I'm very excited. My Ulta order took forever. Vicks came like a day later, but I got the Damn Girl mascara, another one of those Ulta plumped up palette glosses. Thank you, Nisi Pizza.
Because we can't get enough of them.
In like a cool, like a lighter, in like an actual shade, pretty much. That's what else we need to say. I wanna do the LA Girl with you. I wanna try it.
Yeah, it's gonna be real light on you.
I know.
Because look at how brightening it is still on me.
Yeah, but I want a bright under eye today.
Okay, yeah, I don't hate this foundation so far. I don't know that I would buy it. We'll see.
That is gonna be bright. It's like bubblegum pink.
I'll have to update y'all on how it dries down. Because I'm scared. Like right now I'm looking and I'm scared.
I think it looks good, but it just looks a little bit heavier on the coverage and a little bit more
naturally.
Yeah.
I'm just not used to this amount of coverage anymore, so
it's just a whole new ballgame.
I've been using only my Natasha Denona Sculpting Glow palette and then the Salt New York cream tints, so it's time to pull out the Milk Makeup.
The Milk Makeup stick. Because that is such a good bronzer stick. But
Ew. Oh, dude, let me see if I can take a picture of this.
she wiped it right through her hair.
Oh, I hate bangs. It looks so gross.
That's so funny. I've been using the NYX Born to Glow because I put it in my project pan. The way I dislike this so strongly. I have to add it on top of my Pretty Fresh. Something about the shade, it turns gray on my skin. I don't know why, but it's very horrifying to see.
God, I will never recover from what just happened there.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Well, it was highly disturbing. That was very disturbing. Go see a counselor.
Ugh.
Something.
No, there is a daddy long leg living in our stairs though that I haven't bothered to kill.
Oh, that's fine. He can live there.
No, he can't.
Okay, well, I'm not touching him.
I'll suck him up with the vacuum later.
Well,
Daddy long legs are the scariest of the spiders.
anyway, what I was saying, so I got this subscription. I'll have to let you guys know how it pans out. It's called Shudder. It's basically like a Netflix for only scary movies and shows.
It's like those YouTube ads you see all the time. Well, probably not right now with all the political ads. You guys
God, if you live in Iowa,
Teresa Greenfield.
Teresa Greenfield is, what do they even say?
Taking money from big oil companies or some shit like that.
Teresa Greenfield is too liberal for Iowa.
The ads are so funny.
Dude, they make me not want to vote.
Oh my god, they piss me off so bad.
Like, can I vote against both candidates? Like, shut up.
The Biden ones have been pretty funny. I haven't really seen any Trump ones though. I don't know if he just doesn't put very much money into advertising or if like
I feel like
YouTube just doesn't.
I feel like he ends up doing the advertising himself.
Oh, probably.
Like,
I haven't
He says
seen
something,
almost
it
anything.
goes everywhere anyway, so.
Yeah,
I mean, he's already the president. How much more recognition can you get?
yeah, fair enough. But typically you would think that he would use some advertising. I mean,
I guess I don't remember if he did during like his campaign.
I don't remember any Trump ads, but I remember the Hillary Clinton ones. And I don't know if that has to do with God damn it. The fact that like YouTube's a relatively liberal platform, and so maybe they push more
Left ideas.
left, like, yeah, more like left candidates. But I don't know if that's true or not, just because it's like the Teresa Greenfield ad itself. Teresa's too good, like, liberal for Iowa, so I don't know. But I haven't seen any Trump anything, really. I mean, I've seen anti-Trump ads, but I haven't seen any Trump ads at all, which I guess I'm not complaining too much about, because I don't really want to see any more political ads. It's just something I've noticed.
After seeing so many, you start to make guesses. Why am I so untalented?
I don't know. It's just a gift. I need to make a GoFundMe so you guys can buy us a TV. Dude, it's basketball season. The only TV we have in the house is in Joe and I's room, and he tends to hog it. And
He hogs it.
you know what I want to watch so bad? The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Guess what I haven't watched? The Hunchback of Notre Dame. I've just been listening to the soundtrack because all I care is Quasimodo saying
Out there.
out there. That song, because it's so good.
It's a banger. That movie is just friggin' top notch.
That movie
really is.
Underrated in the Disney community. Because everybody's like, oh, like, what about the princess movies? Fuck you. You ever watched Hunchback? It's so good. This one is so hard.
She said, rock me. I want you to
Rock me.
rock me.
Rock me. Yeah. Y'all don't even understand the way I love horny TikTok. There was this TikTok I saw the other day that I found on Twitter. Or no, that I put on Twitter. Oh my god. It was some random guy and he was like a cosplayer. And he was like a pirate pretty much. It looked more like a BDSM cowboy, but god, it was hot.
It was aight.
It was not aight. Aight was not the term that I would use for that video.
I was just mildly uncomfortable with it.
Oh man, I loved it.
I don't want him patting his leg at me like,
I
no sir,
do.
no sir.
I do. And his comments were killing me because anytime, like when people were commenting stuff, like he would respond in character, I guess. And I don't know if maybe that's just because that's his personality or if it truly is like the character he's playing, but oh my god. It was nice.
There was this guy though eating, I don't even know, a cheeseburger or something, or a sandwich. I don't know why it did what it did to me.
Is it the one that everybody was like drooling over?
Everybody was like,
Why is this hot?
why is this hot? And I was like, I don't even know, dude. I have no idea, but I'm not mad at the result. Wow, I don't like this foundation. It's so matte and flat. I will spray my face. I got this little Physicians Formula Trio because it was at Target for $9, and I love it. I love everything about it. The highlight is a little much. Like, it's pretty blinding and intense, but if you use a small amount of it, it looks so gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. If you buff it out, it really does look wet.
Mm-hmm. I love it. And this blush is just, like, divine.
You gotta pack it on, but it is such a pretty color.
It's so nice. I love it. And I really like the butter bronzer now, so I understand what the hype is about.
I still can't say I love the butter bronzer. I got a Physicians Formula palette of sorts, and the bronzer in it is so intense.
Yeah, the shimmery one, it's like, it's, I don't know, it was a collab with somebody, I think.
Yeah, with a, I don't know her name, because I don't have it in front of me.
Apparently it turned off. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I'm not sure when that happened, so
Hopefully I wasn't like mid-sentence or nothing, but
I was quoting Keith. If you haven't seen Keith, you are
What are
not
you doing?
living your best life. That is one of the cutest romance movies I've ever seen. It was very sad. I think now I'm a little bit past it
We're
being
grown.
super sad. It's definitely still sad, but I've seen a lot of, you know, The Pursuit of Happiness, and that movie makes me weep. So
Weep, dude, yeah. The Pursuit of Happiness is one of probably the best movies I think that has ever been created. What was the one we watched the other day? It was the other one.
Collateral Beauty.
Collateral Beauty. That one was really good too. It didn't quite hit the Pursuit of Happiness level.
No, but it was definitely very good.
Sorry.
Oh, there it is.
I was gonna say, I saw it just a minute ago.
Anyway, all you need to know about us is we like being very sad with sad movies. The only thing I can't do is sad books.
Oh, I love a good sad book, but they will send me into the deepest hole of depression.
That's what, kind of like, I watched This Is Us, and
I love This Is Us.
I literally had to call into work while I was watching this show because it made me so depressed I could barely get out of bed. Although I did love it and I kind of want to watch it again. When I was still in therapy, my therapist told me that maybe it would be therapeutic to watch it again and just lose my mind. And I was like, well, maybe. But I quit therapy because I got a $600 bill in the mail. I said, no, I'm good.
It wasn't worth good mental health.
Well, it wasn't doing enough for me to be like, yeah, this is worth all of my money.
Looks perfect. From up close, it looks like the most textured, disgusting mess you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, with the highlighter and stuff, it's a little...
Yeah, once I put powder products on top of it, it just looked...
It looks cakey.
Yeah, it does.
Like,
And I didn't even use
cakey highlighter. It's one of my biggest pet peeves. Everybody has it, but I hate it.
Yeah, well, here I am. Sorry to...
Burst my bubble.
Highlighter just looks bad on top of a powdered base. There, I said it.
Well, that's just a fact. We didn't need to, you know, reiterate.
Ugh. So,
Like, it doesn't bring the glow back into your skin. It just looks...
it just
Bad.
looks like highlight. I say here is my skin looks like it's falling off.
Yeah, that happens.
A disaster. And I'm gonna have a...
Why'd you say that in an accent?
I don't know.
A disaster. Felt like a fit. I'm not gonna use highlighter. Maybe on my nose, but nowhere else. Hopefully us starting to film again, we'll get our views back up. We've got like 6 views on the last couple videos because honestly we just haven't put any effort into filming in a minute.
Yeah, life's just been all crazy for that.
It's not only just life's been crazy, it's also just partially laziness and partially like I have better things to do with my day, honestly. Yeah. Like just more productive things. Even though I like filming, that doesn't mean that it is productive in the sense that it doesn't make me money, it doesn't keep the house clean, doesn't keep the food on the table. So I might need to do a scarecrow look with this hair.
That could be cool. Wow, she wasn't kidding. This is a concealer nude.
What? You look like Jeffree Star's palette.
Oh, help. Look like the cremator palette.
What? No, you look like the nude one.
The nude one? Oh, the orgy palette?
Yeah.
It's kind of a vibe though.
It actually is.
Just like add a gloss. Yeah, I got this Maybelline gloss. It's like a light pink shimmery shade. It's in 102 something or other, or something 02. Oh, 02.
Andrew.
On Twitter?
Yeah, I don't know his last name. Andrew. He has a YouTube channel, but he has been raving about those. Making me want them. Well, if you want to go pause the camera, you can do a lot of the rest off camera.
You're lazy as shit.
Okay, so we finally got our makeup done. It took a while on my part because mascara takes me 30 to 45 minutes on average. I have very finicky eyelashes. I'm not sure why. Hers are gorgeous and lovely. She does like 2 coats of mascara. I have to do like 7. She literally just blinks it on. I don't understand.
Well, Rachel has bigger boobs than I do, so really, who wins? You decide. Let us know in the comments.
But yeah, that's about it for our Get Ready With Me. We didn't really give any life updates because truly there's not much to give. We moved into a house. We explained it in our Pan That Palette video when, you know, we were supposed to pan a palette and instead we talked about our life. But that's all from us today. If you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe. If you're already subscribed, be sure to like.
Yo.
But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video and we hope to see you in the next one. Bye!